5 times, and it seems like I'm always at the end, you know, like pushing 10 minutes, so just like a couple minutes left of my video, then something happens, like my brother walked in, or my little brother like started playing in my room or something and just came in. My phone ran out of battery, my phone's storage was like all used up, and just kind of tired of it. But yeah, let me get into this haul real quick. I started picking up newer books. This is Amazing Spider-Man #1, and this was a really good issue. You know, they had some good backup stories. They gave us a Good Inhuman #1 book, and yeah, this is a really good story. I never read Superior, but I get like the premise of this book, and yeah, it's really enjoyable. And the only problem is, like, the only gripes I have with it is maybe the Inhuman book wasn't so good for this book, just because it makes this book really hard to get in, like, very, like, you know, like mint, or very, very close to mint, just because of the corners of how thick the book is. And the price is too much, guys. Like, I bought it for $2 on eBay, and like, how do they? I just think it's like not right to like charge people $6 for a comic book. Like, Marvel and DC should start giving us like just start marking books to like $3, because $4 is kind of pushing it. $5 and $6 is too much. And maybe if they did mark it down to $3, they'd have higher sales, because with the money you saved, you could buy another comic book. But yeah, this book was so good that it also made me want to pick up this book, The Amazing Spider-Man 1.1. This is a really good issue. It's like The Amazing Fantasy 15, but it has like a new twist on it with a new character. And, you know, he's a really cool character. I'm really excited for this series, and I definitely can't wait. And I also got Future's End #1, and this book wasn't as good as the Amazing Spider-Man books, but this was still good. I love Batman Beyond, and I don't know the premise of this book, but I guess I don't really need to know that just yet. But this was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the Amazing Spider-Man books, but still good. And I don't know who that guy on the cover is. I think his name's Grifter or something like that. I think he's a New 52 character. But yeah. Okay, guys, so now for my haul. Doctor Strange 169, and he was name dropped in Captain America 2, so Marvel does have a future for him. And I've been hearing all these rumors about him being in the movie and him having his own movie and all that stuff. But yeah, this is his origin, and I know I can't pick up his first appearance, so this is better than nothing, you know what I mean? So yeah, this book is heating up. I've seen copies that go for $60 or $50 that are in like at least good shape as this, or like the same. The main problems with it has, you know, that thing, and then it has like numbers on the D on the Doctor. But other than that, it isn't that bad, except for I think you can like really see it on the camera. But yeah, cool book. I don't know if I already said this. Got it for $25, I think. Or it might have been 26. One of the two. And it was posted, and like 2 days later, trying to kind of rearrange this. Like, oh, here, let me just tilt these up. Like 2 days, it was posted for like 2 days, and it already had like 10 watchers, so I was like, I have to jump on this book. Okay, my other book, Superman Adventures #5. This book was really hard to find. I know when I think District 12 showed it, I tried looking it up on eBay, and there was one copy, there was like a $40, like a $48 buy it now, and the other one was like $100-something buy it now. And then I went on like Mile High and like mycomicshop.com, and I couldn't find this book. And then I looked up on eBay about like 3 or 4 days later, and they had like 5 copies, and this was one of them I found. It was an $18 buy it now, I think, and there was a best offer, and I got them down to 16, I think. It's not that much. Like, I didn't get them down that much, but still, glad to get this book. This book is really picking up some steam, and I never watched the Superman animated series, so I don't know much about Livewire, but I did see her in a few Batman animated series episodes, when I think she teamed up with Harley and Poison Ivy. Okay, here's for another book. Green Arrow #0, the first appearance of Connor Hawke, I think his name is. Yeah, Connor Hawke. Green Arrow's son. And a few episodes ago in Arrow, they mentioned that Green Arrow may have a son. And even though he'd only be about 7 or 8 right now, maybe later on in the television series, like a season 4 or 5 or something like that, he'll be older. And I think we'll get a mention of him in the 3rd season. But yeah, I really love an Arrow so far. But yeah, I just thought I'd get this book. I got it for like 99 cents. Okay, so this video is going by fast. I think I'm just kind of speeding through just because I've been kind of tired of doing it over and over and over and over again. But yeah, the Forever People #1. I got this book just because I know there's like a Jimmy Olsen book that's like his first cameo, but this is his first full appearance, the first full appearance of Darkseid, and the first appearance of the Forever People. And yeah, this is definitely a cool book. They announced the Justice League movie, and I honestly think either Darkseid or Brainiac is going to be the villain for the Justice League movie. And I might as well jump on this book before it gets like way out of reach. And this is a cool book. It's not as white as I would want it to be. I would like it to be like bone white, and this is kind of bronzish. But I was actually watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2 at the theaters, and I had a little alarm clock for like what time. I sometimes do that with the comics, like, because I was watching this thing for like 3 weeks, and I kept losing bits, so I was like, I'm determined to get this one, so I set a little alarm clock, and don't worry, it didn't go off in the theater. It was on vibrate, but, I knew what time during the movie to go bid on, and I won this thing for $7. And again, guys, the phone was on vibrate. It didn't have any sound, so, yeah. Just because some people get kind of mad about those things, but, yeah, it was on vibrate, and yeah, so it told me when to go bid on this book, and I got it for $7, so I'm really happy about that. I was tempted to, I was bidding on the ones that are like 25 and like $30, and I would always lose them. To get this thing for like 3 to 4 times less, that is really good. And yeah, Darkseid is awesome. Really cool villain. Last book, Detective Comics #298, the first Silver Age appearance of Clayface, or I guess you could call it the first appearance of the, like the most popular Clayface, which is Matt Hagen. He's definitely the coolest Clayface in my opinion. And I've lately been taking a real interest in Batman keys. And I think what's cool about Batman keys is, you can get the first appearance of Clayface, but you can go for the first Silver Age appearance. And you don't want to pay like $400 for the first appearance of Scarecrow. Might even be more than that. But instead you can get his first Silver Age appearance in pretty good grade for like $70 if you want to get a really good grade. And I think that's the cool thing about these Batman books and just DC books in general. You can pick up their first Silver Age appearances. Yeah, this is a really cool book. And I don't know if I already said this, but this is a very hard book to find. I only see I think when I was about to get it, there's only like 2 copies on eBay. One was like CGC and was like higher priced, and then there's this one. This was a $40 buy now, and me, like, I'm always the type of person, like, if I see a book, I want to get it for cheaper, but, I knew that if I wanted this book, I was going to have to get it right then and there, because, the lowest you'll find this book is for like $40, and that's if, like, you're kind of lucky. So yeah, I bought it for $40, a little higher than I would want to, but yeah, I still ended up getting the book, and I'm really happy about that. So let me go quickly through the books. Detective Comics 298, Forever People #1, Green Arrow #0, Superman Adventures #5, Doctor Strange #169, Future's End #1, Amazing Spider-Man 1.1, and The Amazing Spider-Man 1. So yeah, these are, I was really happy with, how I could read some new titles, because I usually don't keep up on that stuff, but now I am. I'm really happy. I pick up some new stuff. If you guys have any suggestions on some series, I'm really considering either Swamp Thing or The Flash. So yeah, you guys found other series good? What do you guys recommend? I'm more of a DC guy, but I would still pick up some Marvel books. And Yeah, thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. See you guys. That's a good way to end the video. Sorry guys, but yeah, see you guys later.